Alright, hello everybody. Today we're back with another review. This time we're going to be reviewing Raya and the Last Dragon, which we went to see last night in the theaters. We decided we like going to the theaters. We could have watched it in the house, but we would rather watch it in the theaters. And so we're going to give a review, and then later on, after a little bit, we're going to give our spoilers as well on this video. So, but first, this is the non-spoiler part, and we'll let you know when we're going to do the spoilers. So this is Raya and the Last Dragon. And I believe, what's her name? Maria Tran did the voice for Raya, and then we had Awkwafina. Awkwafina.
Not Spanish.
It's Aga. It's
okay.
not
Awkwafina for the dragon, whose name was, what was her name?
Sisu.
Sisu.
Sisu. You get the H from.
Sisu, not Sisu.
Okay, Sisu, right?
Yes.
No, Sisu.
Okay.
C and then Su.
All right, that
No
name
Z.
right there.
No
Anyways, so we went the last time. So we'll talk about. We're not going to talk about the plot yet. We'll just talk about some of the elements of the movie, such as the visual effects. How'd you guys like the visual effects? Do you think they were good, bad?
They're pretty
What are your
good.
opinions?
They were pretty good.
Do you like them?
Thinking. I don't know what it is.
I think they were really good. I think
You don't know what a visual effect is?
No.
the CGI.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That wasn't really CGI, though. It was animation.
Well, okay.
That's the-
Yeah, right. The animation. Did you like the animation?
Yes.
Yes.
I like the animation. It was
Right.
really good.
I think it was better in probably the Frozen 2 movie. I think that was the last one we saw in the theaters.
It
wasn't
was, and Frozen 2 is actually pretty good.
Yep. So yeah, so the graphics are really good, considering that they said at the beginning of the movie, all of them were done from
Home.
from their homes, right? So they didn't really meet, and they did like virtual meetings.
Like Zoom.
Yep. So that was great. So that was great. The voice acting, in my opinion, was really great too. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Ball.
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 Oh. And also the way the characters move are realistic and fluent. They weren't wooden or stiff or anything like that.
I'm a stiff pony.
Great. And so the most important part of the story of the movie is the storyline. How'd you guys feel about the storyline, the plot?
It was kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
It was a pretty...
Because it was... The storyline was good, but it was kind of weird because they were all over the place.
What do you mean?
Like, first they start at one place, and then they're at a completely different place, and they don't explain on how they get there.
Yeah, the boat.
What are you talking about?
You're not knowing what you're talking about.
The whole time they're on either a boat or she's riding that big old hedgehog
It's
snail
not a
thing.
hedgehog, it's an armadillo.
Alright, the armadillo. But it
Armadillo,
armadillo. But it looks like a hedgehog.
The
No, it doesn't.
I mean, not a hedgehog. It looks like a...
Armadillo.
Pill bug.
I don't know.
It's like a furry pill bug.
Yeah, whatever. So what'd
The
you think about the
armadillo.
plot? What is the plot? Do you guys want
So, first of all...
we guys want to try to explain the plot of the movie to these people?
No.
Can I like answer one question at a
Yeah.
time? Which question would you like me to answer first?
Did you like the plot, and what is the plot?
Okay. So first, the day we watched the movie, I read like 600 pages. I mean, six hours worth of Wheel of Time. So like everything that I saw in this movie, I kept referencing back to the Wheel of Time.
And it has nothing to do with Wheel of
It has
Time.
nothing to do with Wheel of Time, but I keep referencing it because I'm like, oh, this is like that, and that's like that. It was weird, but
Yeah.
I can't really answer what the plot I know what the plot is.
Mm-hmm.
So the is this a spoiler?
Non-spoiler right now.
All right, because the plot isn't
It's about them trying to get the
Well,
last dragon.
Yeah, we're trying to get the Last Dragon, and basically this is about being able to trust people that are different than you and have different
I
backgrounds.
mean the universal message.
Yeah.
I just thought of something
You said plot.
No?
I just
not
thought of
theme.
something that's so related
Relevant?
to this.
What's that?
Relevant, yeah. It's kind of like that game me and him play called Among Us, and you can't really trust anyone, even though you have to trust some people.
Nobody
Right.
cares.
It's
about
trust
that.
issues.
Yes.
Nobody cares.
So this is, so it's about trust and trusting people that are around, that are from different cultures.
Fun fact, I just got done reading something that had the exact same thing.
Yeah. Is this from a Dangerous Gift?
Yeah.
So for you, for all of you who are the Wings of Fire fans, we're in the process of. Well, he just read the Dangerous Gift.
Yes.
So, and then I guess I'll have to try to read the Dangerous Gift, and then we'll have a video next Monday up for about that.
Yeah.
And
but
so,
enough about the Dangerous Gift.
Yeah, enough about the Dangerous Gift. So yeah, so it's just about trust and trust of people from other cultures. There's a world where at this time that nobody really trusts everybody else, and they're kind of envious of each other, but mainly of where the main character Raya lives, because Raya, because she lives in a very prosperous kingdom, and the other kingdoms besides the what was the last Talon? Is that the last kingdom? Bang, yeah.
Stop spoiling the movie.
No, I'm not spoiling the movie. The Fang Kingdom is pretty prosperous too, but the other three seem to be very destitute. Like really cold or
really hot.
Yeah, or a desert kind of thing.
Or, yeah.
But yeah, so this movie to me, I thought it was really great. I liked it. I liked the action. It has a lot of action in there.
Actually,
a lot of sword fighting.
It only has like a little bit of action.
Yep. And the dragon, Aquafina. Yeah, Aquafina did a great job voice acting the dragon. I think the dragon was your guys' favorite characters, right?
No, I think the baby was.
The baby was your favorite character?
Yeah, it's a smack between both.
I don't think you can entitle me because I read Wings of Fire on a daily basis sometimes.
Yeah. So you love the dragon.
I just like dragons in general.
Right.
But she was a pretty cool character.
Yep. And I like Raya. I think to me I like Raya as probably my favorite character, and then the dragon, because of her qualities that they gave her, and she actually has kind of like flaws. Like she does really have trust issues.
She has a fatal flaw, which is very often seen in tragedies.
Yep.
Ever read Romeo and Juliet?
No.
What does Romeo and Juliet have to do with this?
Fatal flaws all the time. Fatal flaws for everybody.
Yeah, but yeah, she does have her flaws. She's not perfect in anything. She does have to work for her abilities. We see that at the beginning of the movie.
And
I also like the characteristic between not the characteristic, but I like the chemistry between her and her father, and the importance of parents in this, and teaching the young ones. Their children or the younger generation.
Maybe we should get into spoilers because you're like right on that edge.
I'm on the edge, but I haven't crossed it yet.
Guess what? Well, now we're crossing the edge.
No, not yet.
Yep, we're crossing the edge.
Not yet.
We're crossing.
But he teaches her very good qualities and how she should be and what's good, and trying to see the good into other people.
Sword.
Right. So we have So you haven't watched our reviews before. We only have 3. We don't do a system of 1 through 5. We do a system of recommend of caution, and not recommend. So we'll start from you and left to right, or right to left.
I'm not doing it first. Other way around.
Okay, we'll go with Daniel then.
I haven't thought of it yet.
He's the baby of the family. He gets his way a lot of times.
No, I don't.
Okay, Daniel.
That's not true.
What do you? All right, Scorpio.
I'm Scorpio.
All right, whatever your name is.
Viper?
Viper, whatever. Our Gilbert Earl Jr. and Gilbert Earl Jr. Jr.
You said you would legally change that name?
Okay.
Legally, where's the papers?
So, I would recommend it.
You recommend it?
Why?
Why would you recommend it?
You forgot the most important question, Dad. Why?
Why do you do this to me?
Because we have to.
So, I'd recommend it because it's not like, it has a relevant topic to today's world, which is like, and that's actually pretty cool. But it also doesn't like overload it with a biased belief. It makes it so like everything is kind of in. So
right.
it's like it makes sense, and it makes sense to the point that it actually like is like able to be fathomed in your head. And also it's really good entertainment, and the characters, the sense of humor in it, it's not too bad. I laughed a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was very funny. All right, yeah, I recommend it too. I really like the movie. It's definitely a girl power movie because all the main characters are all female women or young ladies, but the men, what was that? Oh,
It was a yawn.
oh, because you're yawning. Okay, but the men in the movie, they don't downplay the men. They don't make them look dumb or stupid or anything like that. So
In fact,
it's rude.
there's this little kid who's like the fastest. He's the fastest human being ever.
What
The
movie?
baby.
Little kid. That little kid. He cooks really
Oh, you're
fast.
talking about the cook, yeah.
He can cook meals that would normally take like an hour
Yeah.
and like 10 seconds or something. I don't know.
Right. So yeah, so
The
I really,
logic out there.
I really recommend it. Anybody can see themselves in these characters, and
Or
I
if you're
think
like
they
me, you can see the Wheel of Time characters. in
Yes,
these characters.
I think they did a great job. Are you recommending it? Not recommend it? Recommend with caution.
I know this will be weird, but I will say recommend with caution because there is a lot of violence in there, and if your kid, like if you have a little kid that wants to see it, I did a paper over movies.
You're exaggerating.
No, I'm not. I did a paper over movies, and there's usually USA kids usually watch 4 to
Dylan,
3 hours of movies.
Scorpion.
Okay.
Scorpion. Why?
Why
Would anybody want to know about what you write at school?
Because it's going, dude. Just listen. And
So
if they sometimes get their violence off of movies.
You sound like mom.
Shush.
Tom
I
and
just
Jerry.
recommend with caution because there is some violence, and then there's something that dies.
What about
that
those?
becomes
What about those
happy.
child cartoons
Right.
where the characters are basically pummeling each other?
Well,
That's fine.
That's what she's
That's
talking about.
humorous.
That's what he's talking about. Tom and Jerry type stuff, I guess.
No, not
So
Tom
how
and Jerry.
old would you say you should bring your child? What's the youngest you think?
10.
10. So under 10 years old, you don't think this movie?
Yeah.
All right.
I would say
All
when
right.
they could start like actually.
It has to be
fathoming
10 and older.
things. It's not that bad. Don't
10
listen
to
to him.
18.
He's over exaggerating everything.
No, I'm not.
All right. So there is a lot of sword fighting and there is violence, but there's no blood. There's
Yeah.
nothing like that.
There is death though.
Yeah, well, guess what? Maybe we should like stop
Okay.
doing spoilers if we're gonna start
That's
saying
not a
that.
spoiler.
All right. So there is a death scene in this one.
Can we do the
All right,
spoiler
so-
part now?
We're gonna stop right here. All right. So we hope you enjoyed this review. Have a great day. If you like to hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit a thumbs down button. If you liked it, hit a thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe. Until next time, have a great day.
Say that.
What?